Hi, I'm Amy. Today I would like to answer a question about how is my husband's Chinese level, Chinese language level. His level is like this. I mean, he can speak some Chinese language, like 一点点, a little bit. 听不懂 I don't understand. Also, I think his best Chinese words are 糖醋里脊、菠萝咕老肉 （sweet sour）、宫保鸡丁、空包 chicken. Anyway, I think these Chinese words most foreigners knew because they are very popular Chinese food all over the world for foreigners, as I know. Also, he can speak 打车 take taxi 买单 pay the bill and 牛肉炒面 fried noodle with beef 牛肉炒饭 fried rice with beef. All these are very closely connection to the daily life, so he can speak some Chinese language. Before I met my husband, he had been stayed in China around 1 year. He can manage to live here by himself. And in that year, he learned some Chinese. When I met him, I found he was learning Chinese language passionately. He has some apps and he has some books, videos to listen. He would like to learn more Chinese language. But after we have been together for around 10 years, his Chinese language level did improve from here to here, 一点点, a little bit. So why my husband's Chinese language level haven't improved much? They have two main reasons, I guess. The first one, I think, is me, because I'm not a good teacher. Like my husband always said, I am a shit teacher. Because when we are together, we always speak English. And sometimes he tried or he intended to learn some Chinese word, but I ignored him. I didn't intend to ignore him on purpose, but I didn't give him a quick response in time. I think this made him lose some of his interest to learn Chinese language. The second reason, I feel a little bit pity about this, that gave him a terrible blow to learn Chinese language. After he knew some Chinese language, he would like to use it. So I remember once he drove the car to the gas station. He would like to fill the petrol. I think that's the only reason people go to the gas station, right? But when he got there, told the staff there, 加满 means fill the petrol, fill the tank, fill the car. But the staff there was shocked. I guess they never thought my husband was speaking Chinese to them. So they just said 听不懂, 听不懂. And my husband, he knew these 3 words. he used his body language to explain for a while, and at last they understood. So they put the petrol in our car. When he told me this thing, he said most Chinese people, right, they speak English. It doesn't matter their pronunciation is. He can understand, but why he say these two very simple Chinese words in the gas station, and that's the only reason people go. So they still said 听不懂，听不懂. So anyway, that was a terrible blow to my husband. Another time I remember is we went to a second-hand car market. That's one of my husband's fun here. We went there to look around, just curious to see, what kinds of cars are there, and he would like to change one day. And some staff, the sellers there, they saw us. They were very curious because it's not often to see a foreigner go there. So they came close to us and asked him in Chinese, 他是谁?他是谁 means who is she? And my husband, he can comprehend this, so he just used his Chinese happily. 她是我的媳妇 means she is my wife. 妻子,媳妇. These two Chinese words are very common to wife, but 妻子 is a kind of official words. 媳妇 is very, it's a verbal word, and the most people here know this word. So I told my husband before, so he was very happy to use this word. And unluckily, these people, they don't understand. They were laughing. They said, 听不懂,听不懂. So that was a little bit embarrassed that time. But at last, one guy just guessed, 媳妇,媳妇. I understand. So they know our relationship. Even though I heard they were discussing us, and lots of them said, she is just his translator, something like this. Anyway, that time just made my husband feel speaking Chinese in China is so difficult. He tried very hard, but most time he couldn't understand. But sometimes, like we went to the restaurant after the meal, and he said, 买单, pay the bill. Lots of people, and most time they can understand him. Anyway, he's very happy to use his Chinese here. But I have to say, in the past 10 years, his Chinese haven't been improved much. My husband is very busy on his work, so he couldn't have enough time to learn Chinese language on purpose, but he did try his best to pick up some words in daily life. Like recently he learned some new words like 糖, sugar, and 烫, very hot. That's because our daughter, when she is at home, she doesn't like the hot drinks and the hot food. So she always mentioned, "Oh, it's too hot," 太热了，太烫了，烫。So my husband picked up this kind of words, quickly in daily life. I think that's kind of the best way to learn language. And I do hope my husband's Chinese can improve. So he can feel it's easier to live here and he can have more fun when he goes out to talk to people. At last, I want to say the Chinese language is not easy to learn. Like just now I said that words 烫. In Chinese, right, we have 烫, the 4 letters T, A, N, G. But we have 4 different tongues. 汤, 糖, 糖, 烫. So the 4 letters are same, but every tongue, matches one Chinese character, and they have totally different meanings. Even for me, I have to say it's not easy to learn because I'm, Chinese. So when I was born, I start to learn. So that's kind of easy, but really it's not easy for a foreigner to learn. But I'm not, that worrying about my husband's Chinese, because without knowing Chinese language, you still can live here. And for any foreigners who would like to come to visit, it's no problem as well. So don't worry too much if you would like come to visit China and you don't know any Chinese language. We can use the body language and anyway, I think you can make people understand you. So if you are interested about learning Chinese language or you have some questions, you can leave a message to me. I will try my best to explain to you. Okay, see you. Hope you have a good day.